What's good, y'all? This is Tat Wizard, you know what I mean? Lit Digital DJs, Hot 97, our love-hate relationship with comic culture, the Hard Block Cafe, and Clubhouse's very own Such a Marvel Club. Shout to Nerdland, though. You heard? I just want to come here and do a Tat Talks. There's a lot on my mind. There's a lot happening. So I just wanted to get some stuff out and get some content because that's what we all are stressed about, right? Look, there is something happening right now. Let's get to my techie side. Shout out to fnTechies. Automation, robotics, AI. These are things that we look at as something of the future, but it's happening right now. My techies know they're already involved. Chat GPT is blowing up the scene right now. GPT-3 has been developing for a few years now. Shout to Create Labs because they are in it to win it. They're actually developing or have developed an AI that is the persona of a black woman. Shout to Claire. And they are looking to make sure that the community, the culture, is safe and involved in the right way, not just taken advantage of like a lot of companies do. So for all of that stuff in the AI field, in the GPT-3 field, I would definitely refer to Create Labs. Shout to my guy Abron, that's my peoples. Shout to Grady, Swiss Beast Man, that's my guy. They're really doing big things, and I love them. So please pay attention to them. But they're, back to GPT, Chat GPT, sorry. It's blowing up. It's taking over the scene right now. You can get a lot done with it. If you're getting mental blocks on writing, or even just creativity, it's there. It can help you with something. I would say check it out. Go to openai.com and sign up and do it quick because Microsoft just put like $10 billion into it. And I've heard the rumor is that it will be going into the Microsoft Azure suite, which means to have access to it, you will have to pay. Don't want to do that. Do not want to do that, but may have to. And that's what they're doing. But there will be other GPT-3 models coming out that use LLMs, large language models, that have what that means is it has these blocks of language of how to put things together, and it just does it in an instant. So you can ask it a question and it comes back with not just an answer but the answer, which from what I understand does have Google a little scared, but I wouldn't think that that's going to happen for too long because I know that they're developing something and it's probably going to be even more mind-blowing than Chat GPT. So let's give them some time to develop that. And I would think that Apple also has something getting ready to come out in the mix, but I don't know. And I would also assume that Amazon would apply something to Alexa. But we'll see. We'll see. Hold on, let me make sure you can see. I am always and will always be with Cap. You heard? That's a whole different story. That would switch us to non-tech stuff, but I think we're in the tech stuff right now. Um, I want to shout out Aconundrum. She doesn't need my shout out because she's big on her own, of course, but she has really been killing it with her post of automation, and letting you guys see. Like I've been saying, like get into STEM, get it now because the jobs are gonna disappear. But that's just me doing my regular job, saying it, hoping people that know me pay attention. I did have plans on doing some episodes of fnTechies with it, which we may still do. Just been slowed up since the pandemic hit on all of that. But automation is coming. And well, not even coming. Sorry, automation is here. They're already adapting fast food chains like a McDonald's and a Taco Bell, and I think Wendy's and Pizza Hut. are already deep into testing out stores that have this automation. Amazon is opening up stores that have no employees on the floor or working it, probably and probably not in the long run, but maybe some people are stocking it up right now. At some point, that'll be robotics. But the point of the store is you go in, it automatically tags your app, you tags your phone, the app on your phone, with your Amazon account. You put something in your basket, it knows. You take it out, it knows. You walk out the door, you've paid through your Amazon account. It is effortless. And let's be honest, this tech is going to take over in the name of convenience. So be ready for that. But with the longer, bigger picture is there's going to be job loss. There's going to be pain. That's going to be hurt. There's going to be people asking for help, which is why A Conundrum is going hard. She's actually trying to give you the tools to build your own business, because that's going to be one of the things that you'll be able to do. Like, you think about it, Chat GPT or any other GPT-3 model that can help you will be tools that you can use in order to build a business. Your thoughts to online will happen in real time. You'll just need to know how to use those tools, which is why I've been promoting S.T.E.M for the longest, and we'll continue to. Shout to Team Tech Boy. Go get his comics. He is a young man, I think, from St. Louis area, who developed a comic called Tech Boy, and it is really about promoting S.T.E.M. So I love seeing that in the youth, and I think we all should just promote that and be about that. Like, not to switch from tech, but it's kind of correlated. Everybody can't be a rapper. Everybody can't be a producer. If you have that creative spark, you should do that. You should attempt to try. There's a lot going on, so everybody won't make it. Yes, but if you have the creative spark, you should try. But you should have a strong backup for something other than that. And a lot of jobs getting ready to go away. I'm just saying you should really get into S.T.E.M, science, technology, engineering, and math, something in one of those fields, if not multiple, in order to make yourself strong for the future. Because as these things happen in society, and not just here in the US, but globally, there's going to be more competitive than ever, and you're going to need to give yourselves that competitive edge in order to get further, not just further faster, like not just like, oh, let me do it so I can get going now or whatever. You're going to need that for period, just to live your life. And if you're caught up in the hip hop matrix, as it were, where you want to be a rapper, either trap or drill, that market is flooded. So unless you got that spark, and look, let's look at what's happening right now. Having that street edge, being real and from the street, that's not necessarily helping you anymore, because they looking at you. And so that may hurt you. And if we're going to be honest, the team that you're with in the streets, you can't count on that. That's your boy now, but he ain't under pressure. Once he's under pressure, is that still your boy? That's what you got to ask yourself. And then let that be the question that guides you to whatever path. And what kills me a lot with that whole situation in the community, in the streets, sometimes that happens because it feels like the only way to go, right? But that's really because you don't want to apply yourself in school, because it is hard. It's fucking hard. Math is fucking hard. I ain't gonna hold you. Math is hard, but how is that any harder than the numbers you keep in your head if you're running things? Or, if you're running a block or whatever you've put together in the streets, how is that any more difficult than making sure that you keep your life as well as make money? Because the streets are treacherous. It is what it is. They've always been that way. And if you know, you know. If you don't, then you're gonna get caught up. And if you're hardworking now and you praise the streets, which is, that's fine. but don't look at it like if your job goes away from your hard work due to automation and robotics, that is an option for you, because it's really not. And if you're hardworking, you're already in the mindset of putting work in order to get ahead. Use that with school. Go to school and get your shit up. Get a certificate. You don't got to go to school. You get a certificate. Do some classes, some courses, figure it out, and get ahead. I really need that to happen, because we're getting ready to take a massive L, man. The way this automation and robotics and AI is getting ready to happen, if you don't know how to use those tools, then they will be used against you. That's just what it is. But look, I'm not here to preach. I just want to let you know some things. Also, get some Bitcoin. I know. Crypto, it came and it died. No, you saw a phase. You saw some growth happen, and you saw it do what it's been doing since it started in 2009. But it'll be back, and it'll be back better than ever. Yes, there might be another event that happens that it goes down and it'll feel like a money loss. Just hold it, HODL, HODL, hold on for dear life, because when it comes back, it's going to double, maybe triple of whatever it is. Now, if you can get it when it does drop, that's the ultimate goal. But you won't know. So maybe get some now and then get some then too, right? I think it's at 16, 17, $1.70, right? That's like 1%, right? That's all right. Well, if it hits 1 million a coin, what's that 1%? That's 10 grand that you did from $1.70. You can't lose from that. You got to look at it though, like I do, or you don't have to like I do. But how I do look at it is it's like a 401k. You hold on to that until it keeps growing. For those of us that got into it early on, just keep holding as well, because maybe sometimes that greed of seeing your account grow and then you want to get the money out of it is why it's not doing what it's supposed to do in the long run. But also, they're still building out the functionality for it in the infrastructure so it can be used on a day-to-day basis. So we're not there yet. We still got 15, 20 years really before we're there yet. But get in now. It's not about getting rich overnight. It's about getting in before it's too late. So that's just some of the stuff I had on my mind. I will be back more and hopefully often. I'm very busy as well. But I want to start, getting my thoughts out there. Over the last 15 years, I've seen things come and I've assessed them and I said, yo, that's going to be this and that's going to be that. And I've told people around me, but I didn't put it out there. And in this age of you got to be seen, then maybe I got to start putting it out there. And shout to everybody that does that on a regular basis, because the thing is hard work and consistency. And that is a great model to look at. So shout to all of y'all. And I'll be back. This is Tat Wizard, and this has been a Tat Talks, not TED. This has been a Tat Talks.